Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. As always, a pleasure to be back with you guys again today. Today I have for you guys a paranormal story of a family trip to the Dominican Republic. I was thinking about this and I said, you know what, let me share this story with everybody. It was a bit scary though because I had never experienced anything like it. So ever since we arrived to the Dominican Republic, which I don't visit much because most of my family is here, but ever since we arrived, I was sensing too much. I was hearing too much. I was feeling anxious. I didn't really exactly feel well. The very few times that I've gone, I just feel very edgy all the time. So we went to the country where my mother-in-law lives, and it's very civilized. It's very nice, very beautiful. I did not like the nighttime. That was the part that I didn't like, nighttime, because I couldn't really sleep. I had trouble sleeping every night. It was always very difficult for me. So this night in particular, we were in our room. Our youngest daughter was in a small crib. She was 6 months old at the time. And my husband slept in the front and I slept in the back. Because I don't know, I just always had an eerie feeling. So that night, my husband, as always, fell asleep quickly. He's the type of person that puts his head on the pillow and he's out. So I just kept feeling like if somebody was around, like something, not exactly somebody, but something. So I started praying. I kept calling Archangel Michael. I said, protect me from this that I'm feeling, protect me from whatever it is that I'm sensing. And I had the urge, mind you, it was pitch black. I had the urge to look towards the wall. And when I turned and looked, it was as if the wall completely disappeared. I mean, I'm clairvoyant, but to see something like this happen really, really shocked me. I seen the spirits, they don't scare me, or my spirits, but it was something strange. And as I turn and look, I see what looked like a dwarf. He was approximately 4 feet tall, but very, very old. His face very wrinkly, his hair grayish, very dry. I don't know how to explain it, but it just was very dry and long, sort of up to here. And his arms were short. I mean, exactly like a dwarf. I remember that I even looked at his feet, and he has tiny feet and has some slippers on, because I could hear shh, 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 the shoving of the feet as they walked. Didn't have no human feature. It was something just strange. The face was very, very old and wrinkly, and it turned and looked at me. At this moment, as I'm telling you guys the story, it's as if I'm seeing it, because it has never left my mind. It's as if I'm just seeing the image. And it turned and looked at me, and it kept going. At that moment, the wall came back, and I started screaming for my husband to wake up. I told him, wake up, get up. I got to tell you what I saw. I said, look out the window, open the window, look what I saw. And it was so loud that my mother-in-law woke up. Everyone in the house woke up, and she came to the bedroom where we were sleeping. I said, open the window. I said, open the window. I saw something. And I explained to them what I saw. And they all looked at each other. And I'm like, well, hello. I said, I was like, anybody going to tell me here what's going on? They all looked at each other, but they refused to open the window. The next day, when I woke up in the morning, we're talking about it. And my husband pulled me aside and he explained to me. My husband told me, those are like small dwarf-like creatures that roam in the countryside of the Dominican Republic. Well, not in all, but he explained that in the countryside that most people make a pact with that dwarf. In the Dominican Republic, they call them baka, to protect their land, to protect their cows and whatever they have. So these things anyone that would see them or bump into those things at night, what I was told was that these things will kill them or that the person will die. And I was so scared. But I knew it wasn't going to hurt me because I didn't feel any fear. I looked at it looked at me, and it kept going. But I didn't feel any fear. But one thing I remember, the previous night I had heard the same shuffling of feet. But I didn't pay no mind to it. And, eventually I fell asleep. But this time, I guess the energy was so strong and was so close to the house that I couldn't help but our energies connected. And I told my husband, I need to get out of here. I said, you need to get me out of here. I can't be here. I couldn't sleep after that because it was very scary. I never seen anything like that. I didn't feel scared in the sense that it was going to hurt me because Archangel Michael was there with me and I felt protected. The reason that I felt a little fear and I wanted to leave was that it was incidents after incidents that would happen to me every night while I was there. I would see incredible things. There was one night that my husband was sleeping. I saw this bright light coming towards him, just like a big light, just trying to grab him. I couldn't tell what it was. And at that moment, I immediately turned and pulled my husband towards me. And I told him, wake up, wake up. And the light disappeared. I could never sleep there. I've never been back. My mother-in-law passed away. God bless her soul. And my father-in-law also. But I've never been back. I've had so many scary experiences over there. I hear screams in the air. I sense things, and it's just not a good vacation place for me, if I may say. It was just uncomfortable. I don't sleep when I go there. I don't eat. So I'd rather stay within the States. So guys, I just wanted to share this, one of many, many paranormal experiences that I've had. As we go along, we have a long way to go. I will be sharing with you guys more experiences that I've had throughout my life since I was a young girl. I always seen spirits, and I've always seen the law of the 21 division. Anytime I see them, they're really huge and big. I'll be sharing those stories with you guys too. I hope you have enjoyed this paranormal story, and if you have, please give me a thumbs up. Do not forget to like and share this video. God bless you all, and love and light.